In its quest to find a direct successor to the classic English electric Canberra jet-powered bomber, British industry responded with a slew of possible candidates falling under Operational Requirement 339, O.R.339. Among these was the P.1129 proposal from Hawker Aircraft, a sleek, aerodynamic entry seating 2 crewmen and being powered by twin turbofan engines. Interestingly, O.R.339 was allowed to continue even after the Defence White Paper Defence Review of 1957 put an end to many such types, namely manned aircraft in favour of missiles. The end product was a classy-looking aircraft of the late 1950s period with characteristics taken from both the successful Hawker Hunter fighter of 1954 as well as the ultimately cancelled British Aerospace Corporation, BAC, TSR.2 of 1964. The P.1129 was not advanced beyond drawings and models. The English electric Canberra was an important Cold War, 1947 to 1991, performer, fulfilling the bomber role as well as reconnaissance for the West. It was a rather basic twin-engine design featuring a crew of 3 with straight-wing main planes and went on to see production reach nearly 1,000 between factories in the United Kingdom and Australia. The United States, operating the airplane under the B-57 designation, added another 403 through the Martin Aircraft brand label. The B-57 retained the British Canberra name for its time in the air. The series went on to see service with a slew of global operators, from Argentina and Chile to Venezuela and Zimbabwe. Its importance was such that it stocked over 6 operational squadrons for the Royal Air Force, which took on a stock of 782 aircraft. Even so, the evolution of Soviet jet-powered fighters and interceptors meant that the Canberra's future was in doubt. It was a 1950s design born in the 1940s after all. On paper, the proposed Hawker aircraft was given a long, narrow fuselage with a short, pointed nose cone assembly at front and twin exhaust ports at rear. The nose was to house an airborne interception, AI, radar fit with forward and side-facing capability as well as pertinent mission-related reconnaissance gear. The 2 crewmen were to sit in tandem in individual cockpits positioned just aft of the nose assembly, their placement near the extreme front of the aircraft for rather exceptional views. The twin, side-by-side engine configuration was aspirated by semicircular intakes completed with shock cones useful in high-speed, supersonic flying envelopes. The intakes were set ahead of midships but aft of the cockpits. The engines themselves were buried within the fuselage in the usual way. A conventional tricycle undercarriage was proposed featuring 2 single-wheeled main legs and a single-wheeled nose leg, all set to retract into the fuselage,